Greetings to all viewers. We are currently at the center of Haiphong City, where Super Typhoon Yagi has caused severe devastation. The main roads, once bustling with traffic, have now turned into raging rivers. Floodwaters continue to rise, sweeping away everything in their path, from cars and motorbikes to debris from damaged buildings. Strong winds are making the situation even more dangerous. Traffic has come to a complete standstill, and rescue operations are facing numerous obstacles. As you can see, the images from this residential area show the horrifying extent of the destruction caused by Super Typhoon Yagi. The floodwaters have submerged the entire area, with only the rooftops visible above the water. Many residents have been forced to climb onto their rooftops, waving desperately for help. Some families have improvised makeshift boats from simple materials in an attempt to escape. The floodwaters continue to rise, and with the swift currents, movement or rescue efforts have become extremely dangerous. Rescue operations are still facing numerous difficulties, as vehicles cannot access the isolated area. Rescue teams have deployed helicopters to reach areas completely cut off, where roads and boats cannot access. As you can see, the helicopter is trying to fly lower to land in safe spots, but the strong winds are making aerial rescue operations extremely challenging. This is a dangerous mission, as Typhoon Yagi continues to rage with terrifying strength. Every passing moment is a race against time, as the people below are waiting in desperation. Help! Dear viewers, from this aerial perspective, we can clearly see the devastating extent of the destruction that Super Typhoon Yagi has inflicted on Haiphong City and the surrounding areas. A once bustling city has now become nothing but a vast sea of water. The large industrial zones and factories, which once provided livelihoods for tens of thousands of workers, are now only rooftops submerged in floodwaters. All major transportation routes have been completely severed, and residential areas are isolated with no way out. This is a catastrophic disaster, with thousands of residents trapped and facing the imminent danger of being swept away at any moment. Rescue teams are working around the clock to evacuate people from severely flooded areas. As you can see, these rescue boats are carrying families, many of whom are children and the elderly. The floodwaters are flowing very swiftly, making it extremely difficult to navigate the boats. Given the current situation, residents have no choice but to leave their homes in this emergency. They are taking only essential belongings, leaving behind their possessions and homes to seek safety. This is truly a life-or-death race against nature. Widespread power outages, food shortages, and a lack of clean water have affected most areas hit by Super Typhoon Yagi. But in those moments, the love for the nation and compassion for fellow citizens in Vietnam shone through. Relief trucks from the central and southern provinces were filled with essential supplies such as instant noodles, bottled water, rice, and bread, sent to aid the people in the north. This shows why, in the past, even global powers like the United States and France could not defeat a Vietnam. whose people share such deep love and solidarity for one another. These images are truly heartbreaking. A family is desperately trying to climb out of a second-floor window to escape their home, which is submerged in floodwaters. The water has risen halfway up the house, and the current is so strong that rescue efforts have become extremely difficult. Rescue teams are doing everything they can to ensure that everyone is brought to safety, but not everyone can be reached in time. Many people remain trapped inside their homes, waiting for help in desperation. As you can see, one of the most important bridges in this area has been completely destroyed by the overwhelming force of the floodwaters. All road access to the isolated areas has been cut off. Rescue teams now have no choice but to use helicopters and boats to reach the people. However, with the severe damage and extremely harsh weather conditions, reaching these areas presents enormous challenges. This is a battle against nature, and we hope that no one will be left behind. As you can see, floodwaters have swept away everything in their path. From cars and motorbikes to household belongings, all have been carried away by the raging waters in the blink of an eye. For many residents, these are not just possessions, but the livelihoods they have built over many years. Material losses are immeasurable, but what is even more concerning are the emotional losses that come from witnessing such devastation. Dear viewers, rescue teams are working tirelessly to ensure that no one is left behind. Despite the severe weather, with heavy rain and strong winds, rescue teams are still pushing into the most dangerous areas to bring people to safety. This is truly a fierce battle against both time and nature. But with determination and resilience, we hope to save many lives from this disaster.